In this lecture, I am going to explain some more fundamentals of data analytics. And in this topic, I am going to explain the types of data analytics. Generally, there are four types of data analytics out there. One is descriptive analytics, and second one is diagnostic analytics, and third one is predictive analytics, and fourth one is prescriptive analytics. What happens in descriptive analytics? We are going to describe the product details. Suppose you take the example of Flipkart. Suppose if you want to buy any online, they will display the product details to you so that you will observe the features. What are they? If you are satisfied with the features only, you are going to buy that one. That is, this is a best example of descriptive analytics. That means what happened. What is diagnostic analytics? Diagnostic means you are just solving the particular problem. Whenever any problem is there, you are just diagnosing that one. And this is why did this happen? Suppose you take any algorithm, it consists of problem. That means you need to solve the particular problem. That is called algorithm. If any problem occurs, you need to solve it. If you need to solve the problems of customer by interpreting the result, then only you can deliver the product to customer. And next, what is predictive analytics? Yes, based on that past data only, we need to predict the future. Suppose here we have profits are there. Last year some profit, this year some profit, and with upcoming years, you based on the data only you can predict the data. That means data happened. That means what will happen. And next one is prescriptive analytics. That means how can we make it happen. Prescriptive means it is the we need to process. Suppose if you need to follow in certain procedures in order to support the what you need to support, you need to support the result. You need to get the result. That's why we make it happen. And this is the example of descriptive analytics. Suppose you are getting you are doing research. That means what you are just gathering the data. You are just describing the details. And also it gives the summarized information of X. I already told there is a large data is there. For this reason, you need to collect the data and summarize it. Where where you will get the relevant data to be displayed. But in description, so many are there. But you need to pick up some the useful information. In that it consists of historical data, summarized information of facts. Those are things. And also it is surrounded by data aggregation and data mining. What is data aggregation? Suppose some data is there, then parts of data is there. Then what you need to do? You need to integrate the data. That means you're just aggregating the data. And next one is data mining. What is data aggregation? The process of gathering and summarizing information is called data aggregation. So data aggregation means you are just summing the data. It's gathering and summarizing information. For this reason, you need to use the necessary tools like Excel. In Excel, you may be manipulating the information of student marks, total percentage, and this is one of the tool. And next MATLAB, and next one is SPSS and Stata. Excel means you need to Excel the business, and MATLAB is there SPSS and Stata. These are nothing but tools only. These are these tools support the data analytics and statistical analysis procedures. And what is data mining? If you are extracting the useful information, that is called data mining. You need to extract the useful information, that is data mining. And in this example, you will look into data, deeper data to understand the root causes. That means you need to maintain the relationship between the customer. If you maintain good relationship, only products will be sold easily. And also, you need to solve the customer problems also in diagnostic analysis. You diagnostic means you are just solving the customer problem. For this reason, you need to maintain the good relationship with customers, and and also the benefits also will lead in higher profits. And what are the operations to perform in predictive analytics? Diagnostic analytics, drill down, data discovery, data mining, correlation. Drill down means you need to populate the data. You need to populate the attributed, and also you need to discover the data, and also data mining means you need to extract useful information. There are so much information is there, but you need to extract useful information. And next, correlation. What is a correlation? That means it's relationship between two variables. Correlation measures like covariance. In the coming topics, some formulas also there, and you need to manipulate that formula also. And now we'll see what is data mining. Data mining is nothing but the process of sorting large data sets. Yes, if any big data sets are there, then what you need to do, you need to sort the large data set. And next one is it helps identify patterns. Yeah, definitely. You need to identify patterns, what they're using, and how the relationship in with it. Why relationship should be maintained? If you maintain relationship between different attributes, then it can solve the problems. This is the example. This Excel data, we are just populating it to like this. Whatever highlighted in red color, that is selected that data, and details will be displayed. This is called diagnostic. That means every time you are solving the problem. Predictive. Predictive means you're just predicting future based on the past data. How will predict? See, for so many users are there in society. Some users are having high rating, some users having low rating. This is 3 point some 2. This is 5 star, and this is 3. Which one is having efficient? This one. This one is having the productivity. Because of his past data only, we can predict his performance. What he does do, he just identifies the customers. He know how to do marketing. Then he can use his own marketing tactics, and he can use the promotional campaign for maximizing response. He what he does is he will attract the customer by using his business tactics. That is a great secret of his business. These are some examples predicting. We are predicting weather. Every time weather can reports the next 2 days, what will happen? And also you are just planning something to improve the business. If this plan fails, then we'll go to other plan. Like this, you are best predicting. And tourism packages. Based on the package only, if you're just predicting this can travel. Like this, so many examples are there. Yeah, this is very important. Technical terms. This algorithm techniques plays a vital role in predictive analysis. Random forest, support vector machine. These two play a vital role in predicting analytics. Don't get panic with this methodologies. Coming lectures, I will demonstrate clearly. Now, this is only the fundamental point only. Just you need to understand the technical terms only. That's it. Random forest support vector machine. This both plays a vital role in machine learning because you are just analyzing the data based on that human mind. That's it. Artificial intelligence. These people are working right. Okay, what these people are writing on based which tools? Python or RapidMiner. These three tools play a vital role in assessing the data. Just you need to analyze the data. Here one robot is there. Based on artificial intelligence sensors are there. For this you need to mine the data. That is, it depends on the tool that we use. And what is prescriptive analytics? Best to suitable For example, you are answering the questions, multiple choice questions. Suppose if you are appearing for competitive exams, they will provide you four options. The one which you suits correct only will find the right answer. That is best fit. Okay, the one you feel very much accurate to you only you will put the mark. That is the prescriptive analytics. This is the buildings. Different buildings have different architecture and also different profit. One building is having high. See, you can observe this is tall building. Every time you maintain the suitable implementation part. This is recommendation engines. These are based on prescriptive analytics only. Take the case study of Amazon example. How you will take Amazon? You need to diagnose, you need to predict, you need to describe, and you need to prescript. Any you are having idea on Amazon, no? You are just buying products online on Amazon. How will diagnose? Assume that you are just buying one product. How they are realizing? They realize the revenue will increase in the previous year. You are just diagnosing. You are having problem. What they don't train properly. For this reason, training of people will be done. The trained people will do this business. That type of things. Just as a practice, take one case study and do it. I already taught you some fundamentals, no? You can easily grasp. Take your own example. Very interesting. And also predictive. What you can predict? You can predict the future things like purchase factor and product quality increases, definitely cost also increases. Time, weather, and festive seasons, they will put on offers and they will reduce the price and more profits will be earned, more business will be done, and also same time revenue will be increased. And descriptive analytics. In Amazon, if you want to buy any product, they will describe the product details and also they will train the based on the previous training only some profit will be earned. Next, prescriptive analytics. So what happens here? They identify the sales training that will fetch good return on investment and implementation optimization plan. What is optimization? A sketching plan. You need to solve the particular problem. You are just interpreting plan and you are just getting good profits. Okay. If you have good training is there, different profits will be there and it's also based on the good efficient optimized plan. Right? What are the benefits? Every benefit lies in decision only. If you if you if you take the right decision only, your business will grow in a smooth manner. If you fail to take right decision, definitely you will get lost. So for this reason, customer satisfaction is very very important. You need to satisfy the customer. When customer will satisfy, when you maintain good quality only, customer will satisfy. If customer satisfy, then they will go. He keeps on like just buying the products. Thereby you can increase the revenue by maintaining high profit, and also right decisions will help you in placing right product, and also efficiency will be enhanced. Also, and also these are some of the extra things we need to know. Data analytics techniques can be applied for customers or end users for customer preferences. Yeah, definitely. We need to satisfy customer because whenever customer requires satisfy only, we need to work on that. Location. We cannot guarantee that customer is near to us. They may stay in other cities also. You need to do the business. That's it. You need to maintain good brands or good products. For this, online marketing helps you out. Like manage inventory demands. You need to read their demands only. Yes, that is it. And shopping seasons every time. Dasra, Diwali, something so an example. And analyze customer sentiment. That means customer opinion also. If you ask customer with a satisfied, then you will feel satisfied. And also Decide optimal prices. Suppose if your price increasing unexpectedly, any customer will come to you, no one will come. You need to maintain some reasonable price, market value. That's very important. This is case study. If you understand this case study, please work on this case study as assignment, and you need to analyze the data. Analyzing data is very important to you. I give an example. If you want to take screenshot and work on this case study. Yes, previous case study also Amazon, but this one also Amazon. So what you need to do, you need to work on this diagram. Shipping. This is online shopping and this is shipping. If you take any suitable online product, you ordered the product, then what you are going to do? See, this one related to real time example, what you are doing only. Anytime you are doing online shopping, what will happen? Yeah, that's what you assume like that only. Deliver like this. That is the end of this today's class, which is I completed totally basics, fundamentals completed. Next, keep this watching continuously, and next lecture will be uploaded very shortly, and we'll focus on the data. Okay, data is very important. We'll understand this one. I hope you understand the fundamentals of data analytics. Till now, we learned introduction topic and fundamentals topic. If you observe these all lectures, then definitely you can crack the data analytics. That means you are totally aware of fundamentals. Based on these fundamentals only will apply in practical. There we can understand easily what's happening. And thank you for watching. If you are satisfied with my lecture, put like, and another lecture will be uploaded shortly. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe.